Hi everyone, it's Gavin from Balls to You. We've just got a clutch to cut. This was originally it was the yellow belly paired to a firefly, but the leopard got in there a couple of times. So anything that we get will be fantastic really. So let's see exactly what we get. So first things first. Putting these another way. Yeah, it's not going to work. Again guys, if you see any blood, it's not hurting the snake, it's just literally just the veins, which are no longer needed because the baby is fully developed. And that is a normal. So there's one end of the spectrum, so let's try and hit the other end. There's another classic boob egg. So far we've hit the best stuff in the boob eggs, so never knock when you see boob eggs guys, they have always brought us the best stuff. Boom.
Wow.
As my point is there.
Pretty.
That is a leopard firefly. I know the camera's not picking up very well, but again guys, as I said, normally the best stuff are in the boob eggs. So there is a leopard firefly. Okay, so that is fantastic. It's either a leopard firefly or, looking at it actually, it could be a yellow belly firefly. Either way, it is awesome. So again guys, as I said, the best stuff are in the boob eggs. So either way, if that is a yellow belly fire pastel, I'll be happy with that. If it is a leopard firefly, again, I'll be happy with that. Okay, that's a pastel. Nice pastel, just a pastel. Okay, could be a firefly or a pastel. We'll know more when it comes out the eggs. Fire tends to be a lot darker and gets better with age, so it gets a lot lighter with age. So obviously the more they get older, the better they look.
Another booby egg.
Yep. Again, it's either a leopard firefly, and I would say that is definitely leopard. My leopard's not het for pied, which is what I wanted. So that is a leopard, either a pastel leopard or a leopard firefly. So again, another boob egg. That just goes to show guys, boobs are the best. Okay. This is a tiny egg, but never knock them. Again, that's either a firefly or a pastel, or it could be a leopard pastel. No, possibly a firefly. Again, we'll know more when it comes out. So there we go. So looking back over, that one's really thrown me. It does look like another dual side clutch. I think that is a pastel fire yellow belly. Again, our yellow belly tends to throw real strange and weird and wonderful things, so I never disclose it, but this one is definitely a leopard of some description, leopard pastel. So I definitely think it's a dual side clutch. We have a, I'm going to call that as a firefly. I can tell that's got pastel and fire. I'm going to call this one as a fire or pastel, possibly fire more than anything, looking at the sides. We've got a normal, and again I'm going to call that one as a firefly, but we'll know more when they come out of the eggs. So there we go, guys. So not too bad. Again, another dual sire. If you saw the last video, you'll see that we had a dual sire in that as well. The yellow belly got in there as well. I did use the yellow belly quite a lot to start off the females, which can either work in your favour or against. So far, it's worked in our favour. So, but what I'll do, obviously stay tuned, and we'll have another video of these out the eggs. Okay, everyone? I'll speak to you guys soon.
Bye.
How's it going, everyone? It's Kevin from Balls to You. This is going to be an update video of the clutch cutting video that you just saw. These babies really threw me. Because of the clutch before, as I said in that video, I do use older, more experienced males to start off my females. So it's not unheard of to obviously have dual side clutches. So obviously in the last video there was a dual side clutch. So, but in this clutch it was just one dad and one dad only. So we're going to get straight into it. I want to do this video because there's those who are following on Instagram already have seen one or two pictures that I've posted, and they're quite curious into what we have. So, without further ado, okay, first thing we have here is either a pastel or a firefly. I'm thinking firefly simply because it has the coloration and the colours of a fire, but obviously with a pastel trait. With fireflies, it can be a bit difficult to tell until they've had a few meals and they've shed out a couple of times. But I'm thinking that one possibly could be a firefly. Again, I'll know more once they've had a meal or two and they've shed out a couple of times. So again, fire is one of them genes that get better with age. So that's a female. As you can see, it's not as yellow and orange as a normal pastel. So that's why I'm thinking it's a firefly. There was a normal in the clutch, which I'm not going to bother to show you because it's still in the egg at the minute. So what I'm doing, I'm just doing a bit of a clean-up video and doing it this way so we can keep some of the good stuff till last. Okay, that I believe is another firefly. Again, very sort of blushed out, similar sort of, very similar to Mom, in the way the pattern is and the alien heads. Again, sort of similar sort of coloration to a fire, but with the pastel traits. So again, we'll see a few more meals, or a few meals should I say, a couple of sheds, and we'll see what we get. So there's another one. In fact, let's see which one what we got there, because we've got a female just. That's another female. Again, if it does turn out to be a firefly, I'll probably keep the female fireflies back. Okay. Here's another one. Again, same sort of, as I said before, you know, we'll have a few meals again, and we'll see exactly what we've got in our hands. Okay, so let's see what we have. Come on, sweetheart. There's another female. So far, 2 females. So we're just giving them a little bath, cleaning them all up. Okay, this is obviously, as you guys can see, it is a pastel leopard. Okay, see if I can get this to focus in. Bear with me, guys. There we go. Again, nice head, blushed head, beautiful eye stripe, and the blacks are black, and the yellows are, and the yellows on the dorsal striping on the sides are really yellow. So, real nice looking leopard pastel there. This guy's already sold. Let's just see what we got. We've got a male, a little bit of poop. There we have a male pastel leopard. Again, this guy's already sold. And on to the gem. I was really surprised how this one's turned out. Just way better than my expectations. Here we have the 3 gene firefly leopard, or leopard firefly. Can't get over the head, blushed out, absolutely fantastic. Really pleased with this one. The male leopard that I used is not hetfopied. So with what tends to happen with a hetpied leopard stuff in the combos, it can make them very striped. Well, I wanted to get away from the stripiness and get the bandedness or the aberrant patterns in there. This one did throw me. I did call it as a firefly leopard, as again, guys, as you saw, it came out the boob egg. I did call it as a firefly leopard, but because of the last clutch, it really sort of threw me. So I was thinking it was like a yellow belly firefly or something. But as you can see, guys, it is 100% leopard, pastel, and fire. There's not 2 lots of pastel. Some people have seen the picture and thought it was a super pastel leopard super pastel leopard fire, but it is just single gene leopard, single gene pastel, and single gene fire. Again, this one came from the boob egg. Just goes to show, never count them boob eggs out. Just beautiful patterning, beautiful markings. So let's check what we get. Male or female, it's stopping. Yep, it's a male. Fantastic. Just goes to show, guys, again, it's all about the quality of the single genes that you're putting into the animal. You know, the firefly that I have, the female, she's exceptionally bright and nice. And the leopard, again, is really banded. He's not hetfopied. Again, the hetpied, because of it being a pattern mutation, can create some stripiness in your animals. So if you don't want an animal that's striped, try and stay away. And you are using the leopard gene, try and stay away from the hetpied leopards. Okay, everyone, I'll leave you with that. thanks for watching, thanks for all your support. Hope everyone's doing okay. Hope you're all having fun and breeding your animals. If you're just keeping them as pets, I hope you're enjoying them. And I'll see you guys on the next egg cutting video. Okay everyone, take care.